All right, I got your special plans for Valentine's Day right here. If you are thinking about getting something special for that person on your list, we have Kevin Peterson and Jane Larson from Sfumato Fragrances, and they are going to share their expertise on what it takes for the best perfume or cologne to be chosen for the special person in your life. What does it take?
So all of our scents are very complex. They come from natural ingredients, and we recommend smelling several, finding which one suits you best.
Should you take that special someone with you to make sure they enjoy it, or do you just become inspired when you smell it?
Oh yeah, each person, you know, it's very individual. We definitely recommend,
mixing with your own personal musk, if you will, to produce the best outcome?
Exactly.
On personal chemistry, yeah.
Now, we smelled one here that has actual chocolate in it, or extracts from the cocoa bean.
Yeah.
Tell me about that one.
So the Mocha Valentino.
Mocha Valentino is the name. That is what I'm changing my name to.
Our most sinful scent.
Right.
It's got chocolate, coffee, and tobacco.
Right.
So
I'm
very
simple.
Deep, very heavy, very sexy.
What else do you have that is a little off the beaten path? Because it sounds like something with chocolate in it. You don't necessarily see that at your department store counter.
Yeah, so a lot of these have different culinary ingredients in them. So some herbs, some spices. We've got one with coriander, nutmeg, you know, a lot of woods, flowers. But the naturals really differentiate us from what you would find at a department store.
And we were talking about that off camera. You mentioned that a lot of the common perfumes, or a lot of popular perfumes and colognes, have synthetic ingredients in it. And I was always, you know, taught that they were all natural and the scents came from like flowers or something like that, but that's not always the case.
So a lot of times they're synthesized in the lab, but they are aroma components. So with ours, we're taking them directly from the plant, putting Mother Nature on a pedestal.
And you mentioned that these were some of the ingredients, and these are things that people might not normally associate with fragrances, but they smell good, but you don't necessarily think of them in perfumes and colognes.
Yeah, you know, things like frankincense, myrrh, words you've maybe heard of, but
they've worked
probably haven't seen in person. But yeah, a lot of those have very pleasant aromas, which is why, you know, why they became popular in the first place.
So what is the role of the nose in the business as it relates to picking these things out? I mean, you're creating these scents. What does it take?
Yeah, so I've got a desk with several hundred different compounds, you know, all different herbs, spices, plants, and we're putting those all together and creating scents that are pleasing to the nose.
So pleasing with the nose, but what about flavors?
Oh yeah, so we do, my background is actually in the culinary world. So I went to culinary school for a while, worked in that world, been playing with cocktails lately. The same receptors in your nose that sense a fragrance are the same that interpret flavor as well.
So just as you're smelling a delicious meal or a wine or a bouquet, those same receptors are what you use to find the scent that is going to be the most appealing to you.
Exactly.
Yes.
Where can we find more of your fragrances and maybe even sample them?
Yeah, so we're online. We've got a shop in Midtown, 2nd and Alexandrine, and several other stores around the area.
Is Valentine's is this like your Super Bowl? or is Christmas more popular? What's the most popular perfume or cologne?
Christmas is big, but Valentine's Day is pretty big too.
Any recommendations that you feel would be a home run?
Yeah, I think the Mocha Valentino is the way to go. 0-calorie chocolate. You heard it here first.
All right, so what's your pick for it? Now, you said these are unisex, by the way.
Yes.
So these go, no matter what your significant other is, you pick one of these scents that you and that person enjoy. Now, would you get the same for both of you, or do you still go with
a lot of
picking out
people share a bottle. If you want to try a few, we do have these sample packs that have vials of each of the scents. So you can wear them, try them out for a couple days.
And sfumato means like mist and smoke, kind of the way that it's an Italian word. I just learned that because it kind of just aromatic.
Yeah, everything vaporizes, creates an aura.
All right, you heard it here first. Still ahead, we have your full forecast.